And Kindiki trying to look tough. It's not coming out. When people think you are not tough, and you have certain disadvantages like body size, voice, what have you, you don't try to come out. Sababu hiyo sauti kwanza huna. You look like a cartoon. I'm sorry. They have successfully elevated Gachagua to the league of Raila Odinga. Gachagua could have taken forever to be halfway where he is. Hata Manyora, he can't believe it. Supposing a bullet, irrespective of where it came from, were to hit somebody like Gachagua, in this over-excitement of trying to stop you meeting or what, will we have a country after that?
Great to see you. Hello and welcome to Herman Manyora's YouTube channel. My name is Jedel Kabiru. Always a pleasure to have you joining us for our political conversations on this platform here with Prof. Herman Manyora, the hard hitter. How are you doing today?
Wonderful.
Kindiki is on fire, our deputy president.
I saw him almost taking off like a bird that's about to take off.
He's saying tusitishwe, tuheshimiane.
Yes.
Rigathi Gachagua is lecturing everyone. This is what the DP is saying. He's saying, who are you? Are you God? The world will not stop because of your lectures.
Sisi si watoto wako.
This new image of the deputy president, what do you make of it? Because at first people would say he could not even compete with the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua, but now his stamina is on another level.
No, he doesn't have advisors. You wait until Gachagua comes on him, you'll laugh. you can't take on Gachagua.
What are you saying?
How many people have tried to take on Raila, for example? When you think he'll be annoyed with you, he with just a sentence or a word.
Yeah?
Miguna thought he could take on Raila. Raila just came up with this small story of a madman. Somebody was taking a shower.
Yes.
Ametoa nguo anaoga kwa mto hapo. See? Then a madman passed and picked his clothes like him nuts. So imagine yourself running after a madman naked. That is Raila answering Miguna. That was the end of the story. So Rigathi will hit this man badly. But
even before Rigathi hits, talk about Kindiki over the past couple of weeks.
Yes.
The way he's speaking, his demeanor, his tone, the meetings that he's having in his official residence. Does it bring any effect to the mountain region?
It makes it worse.
This warrior kind of...
It makes it worse. Dishing money so openly is laughable. It's not having any impact. People just go there, take the money. The same money could be used with impact. Quietly, underground. The way he's doing it, the money has no. People are just eating and laughing at, and it's not gaining anything. Trying to be tough is laughable. You don't try to come out looking tough. You do things that show you are tough. Why don't they hire me? I can't help them. Kindiki is a good guy.
This whole
I want to charge him so high. Yeah, I'll tell him, look here, you're looking badly. And Kindiki trying to look tough. It's not coming out. When people think you are not tough, and you have certain disadvantages like body size, voice, what have you, you don't try to come out. Sababu hiyo sauti kwanza huna. You look like a cartoon. I'm sorry. But through a series of actions, you can show you are not a joke. So for Kindiki, it's supposed to be action, not platform, rhetoric. Ngoja Gachagua, he will finish him. Uppercut. Bam! Chini. He will not talk again.
This conversation came from the musicians that went to...
you see, they are now apologizing, one after the other.
One after the other, they are apologizing.
Yes, they will never appear anywhere. Their audience is in Mount Kenya. Those are Mugithi musicians, what have you. They sing to Kikuyu audience. And a word from Gachagua, imewamaliza tayari. They will never step anywhere. People even beat them up. So they must apologize. Unaona kina Samido kina nani? Mwingine sijui anajiita 90K.
Yes.
What does that mean?
They're apologizing.
All of them will apologize. Kindiki will come out looking bad.
You said you want to be an advisor, but just give us an actionable step that Kindiki should take. Just one thing that Kindiki should do to convince the Mount Kenya people that he is actually almost on the league of Rigathi Gachagua political-wise.
You know, Kindiki does not have the advantage Gachagua has. She must start there. The advantage of Gachagua that was made even more elaborate by the impeachment, Kindiki does not come. Kindiki has come out as a traitor of the community. Okay? As part of the team or the group of people who made the Kikuyu nation get betrayed. You know, Gachagua's pain has been made the community pain. Those who inflicted the pain on Gachagua are seen to have inflicted pain on the community. Kindiki is part and parcel of that. And he must know that. And therefore, there is resentment. See, in communication, when you are communicating something which you know is negative, or you know people are against, you must employ a tactic that takes cognizance of that. Whatever strategy you employ must take cognizance of the fact that this is something people resent, or people will resist, or people are against, or people don't even understand. This is what we call the negative. It's different from giving people good news. Now he's approaching as if he's giving people good news. So people are just watching you and laugh. Why can't he go and study clips of every meeting? Give it to experts. Give it NIS. Let them look at those clips. People are just there. You can see the faces. And you can see the people who have come for money. That they give money, they go laughing. The only advantage of this approach here, Ruto and Kindiki, is if they were, for example, to win through unorthodox means, and somebody has said it, a friend of mine called Josephat, let me not call the other name, people know Josephat from Mukisi.
Yes.
Very good friend of mine. Say, saile tutaiba kura. Watu tutasema sumulikuwa mnaona na crowd. But in terms of impact, and it's possible for the president to get impact on Kindiki, you have to have tact that works. Yeah.
So if you look at, you've said crowds, if you look at the perception on the ground,
yes.
Does Kindiki look popular? He says, we brought 50 musicians, we can bring 500.
We are going to bring 500.
We're going to bring 500.
Yes. And when they leave, they are laughing and they are apologizing to Rigathi Gachagua and the community. What have you achieved?
So perception.
But they have taken money, it's in the pocket, they are enjoying, but everybody knows they were going for the money. They should learn from Moi. Moi knew he could be calling people for money. He knows they don't support him. But there's something he's looking for. You will not support me, but you will not throw a stone. Are they achieving that? For Moi, he knew the Kikuyus would not support him and the Luos. But he will get them. Give them money. So now, they won't support Moi, but neither will they get a stone and throw at Moi. You see, Moi was intelligent. So what is the game plan of Ruto and Kindiki? Are they silencing anybody? Are they winning anybody by using the money? No. Yet, they are going for optics. But optics have limited use for them now. They should go for the really benefit and gain on the ground. With that amount of money and effort and energy, all the resources they are putting into optics of crowds, and everybody knows the crowds are all manufactured, are all bought, and everybody is going for money. With the same amount of money, even less, they could get 100 people converted underwater, quietly, who will get another 100. And by 2027, the initial 100 will have become 1 million of really votes. 1 million of really votes from Mount Kenya. Lakini kwenda tu kwa marketplace na ku launching jeep, empowerment, watoto wanapewa. Let me give you them an example. And they have the instruments of finding out. You say you want the women groups. Mwataka fanya kazi gani? Beekeeping. 6 million. Mwende mnunue mzinga nini. Mwenye amepeana akitoka watu wanagawana hizo pesa, kila mtu anaenda njia yake. Sasa you see, that's why people are laughing. Oh, women, you want to keep chicken here. Oh, dairy animals. One animal, how many of 60 of you in this group? Kila mtu ng'ombe moja ni kama 150. Okay, so much. You need to put up a structure total. And then namwende mwanze. Ama mwanze na ng'ombe 10 zikianza kuzaana mnapeana mpaka izunguke kila mtu. Au kiingia magari wakienda dasix hata ija settle. Watu wanagawana pesa, mtu anaingia naye kwake. That's what is happening. And that is laughable. The moment you think that people are left laughing, you are not gaining. You are not being intelligent. You are coming out looking bad. And that's what Ruto and Kindiki are now doing to themselves.
There's that tough look that Kindiki has, but also...
And it's not working.
Gachagua is also speaking about weaponization of state agencies.
Yeah.
And this is what we saw with Natembea. This is what we've seen with Gachagua's meeting in Western, disruption over there. And you wonder, does this also help government? If you look at the disruption in the loyal opposition, if it's indeed true that it's government sponsoring these attacks.
It can't help the 21st century. You see, when you arrest somebody or do things to them, normally it is to create fear. And the fear can work. But that will be in the year 1990. And even 1990 didn't work. People went to Kamukunji. So that will have been 1980. You cannot do what worked in 1980 in the year 2025 and they think it can work. Fear cannot work. It can't work. And the danger is you can ban the country. An overzealous policeman can be trying to push Gachagua away. I have seen gunshots when he was launching or unveiling his party.
Yes.
So kulikuwa na live bullets. Actually, they were coming from his security or something like that. A bullet is a bullet. It doesn't care where it comes from. But suppose it hits somebody like Gachagua. And I'm sure the NIS people must be able to advise government. The country is on tenterhooks. There's so much tension in this country. There's so much division. There's so much anger in this country. Supposing a bullet, irrespective of where it came from, were to hit somebody like Gachagua. In this over-excitement of trying to stop you meeting or what, will we have a country after that? There are people you don't touch. You can't touch Ruto in this country. You'll ban the country. You can't touch Raila. You can't touch Uhuru. Gachagua has gone into that league. You can't touch Gachagua. If something happened and you killed Gachagua, even accidental, even from a bullet of his own security. The guys who are shooting, I didn't know private citizens are. Somebody told me, yes, we have these big guns. You saw them. It wouldn't matter who fired the shot, with what intention. So it is accidental, but he ujinga may create ameanguka chini. You can ban the country. So those are things to be avoided. First of all, you gain nothing by harassing politicians. You give them popularity instead. Simple, small politicians become big. Ama namna gani?
Yeah.
Ona hata hii kitu ya Malala na Butere girls.
Yes.
I know Malala is not a small politician, but surely hajaingia league. Na hiyo kitu simempush a notch higher kwa league.
Full week.
Silimpeleka kwa league nyingine where he doesn't belong. So why doesn't government want to learn? So harassing politicians, you spoil your name as government. You spoil the image of the country on an international scale. You build people. You add them bonga points. Instead of hurting them, they benefit from your stupid action like the impeachment. You see? But the most serious one is that you can plunge the country into chaos and anarchy. Because some of these people, you don't just touch them. Why do you think all these years Raila has never been arrested? Wewe weka Raila kwa jela, tuone kama hizo. Si watu hiyo jela itachomwa. Itaanza na hiyo kama umempeleka kamiti. The rest they'll also be on fire. other inmates, they will riot. We must accept. You can't stop Uhuru and Ruto from running in 2013, even when they are indictees, not suspects. Indictees, already indicted. International crimes, including rape, murder, forceful eviction, forceful circumcision, all those things on the Meru, watu wa Meru walilia sana. Wasema hizi vitu mnasema Mudavadi amefanya. The Meru elders were so annoyed. Yeah. But those are the things of which they are being charged, indicted. And yet, for the peace of the country, these guys were allowed to run. So equally, you do something to people like Gachagua. They must now know, and I want to announce to them or to inform them, they have successfully elevated Gachagua to the league of Raila Odinga. Gachagua could have taken forever to be halfway where he is. Hata mwenyewe he can't believe it. Even I met Natambe one time and I was asking, hey, this guy is ni kama watakujenga sana. Yeah. You make somebody be what he could never have been through his own effort. Si kama unanielewa? Nakuelewa. Unless they deliberately have us. Labda kuna game wanacheza. Labda Ruto na Gachagua waliambiana waende huko na tukutania pale mbele.
Well, that's a conversation for another day. Thanks for tuning into this one. Have yourself a lovely rest of your day.